My beloved child, please listen closely and do not skip this message, for this is the exact moment where a truth you never expected is beginning to unfold before your very eyes. There is something in your life shifting quietly and powerfully, almost secretly, and I know you can feel it deep within your spirit. Type 444 if something in you already knew this message was for you before you finish the first sentence. I ask you to stay until the very end of this revelation, because what I am about to share will fundamentally change the way you look at destiny itself. God is aligning your path with someone younger, and this is not happening by accident or a random twist of fate. It is being done with a purpose so deep that it will touch your heart in ways you have never imagined possible. Before you think you already know where this story is going, I assure you that you do not, as something truly huge is waiting for you just around the corner. You may have wondered recently why certain people have suddenly walked away from you, or why connections that once felt so solid have started to fade. You might have questioned why conversations that used to feel warm and inviting now feel distant and cold. Do not turn away now, because this is the part you truly need to hear to understand your journey. God has been intentionally removing distractions from your life and clearing out energies that were never meant to carry you into your next chapter. A younger soul, someone with a lighter spirit and a much fresher energy, is being prepared specifically for you. This is a heart unbroken by the heavy weight of the world, a spirit that has been preserved for this divine alignment. This person is not just younger in their physical age, but they are younger in their optimism, their hope, and their courage. The specific reason God has chosen them for you will likely shock you if you stay until the end of this message to hear the full truth. Right now, while you are listening, someone you have not even met yet is thinking about a future they do not yet realize includes you. They are currently stepping into new chapters of their own life, learning necessary lessons, healing their own wounds, and unknowingly getting ready to meet you. Do not skip this part, because here comes the divine twist. God is aligning you with them because your soul carries a wisdom and a stability they have prayed for. You are not being connected to a younger partner because of age, but because of a perfect spiritual balance where they bring a sense of freshness. You will bring a necessary grounding to the relationship. Where they bring excitement and spark, you will bring purpose and direction. Something huge is waiting for you, so please stay until the end to receive the full blessing. If your spirit is already confirming these words, subscribe to this channel now so you never miss the next revelation God releases through this ministry, and type "I am ready" in the comments, not as a performance, as a declaration that your heart has been listening. Pause for a second and do not skip, because this part decides whether you receive the signal God is sending directly into your life right now. If you truly want to understand why this alignment is happening, you must hear the revelation to the very end. The next few lines contain a message that will make your heart feel both lighter and stronger at the same time. You have been asking for loyalty and craving someone who can see your worth without being blinded by ego or past emotional baggage. This is exactly why God chose someone younger. Their heart has not been polluted by repeated betrayals or exhausted by cycles of fear. Their spirit has not forgotten how to love with innocence, purity, and complete honesty. God is sending you someone younger because they can love you without comparison and without dragging old scars into the new life you will build together. Stay until the end, because their arrival in your life is much closer than you might think. Right now, as you are listening to these words, God is rearranging timings, removing delays, and clearing every obstacle in your path. This is a moment you cannot afford to miss, so do not skip. The person coming into your life will see you as their absolute miracle. They will believe God sent you to them just as much as you will believe. God is sending them to you. You will guide them, and they will inspire you in return. You will provide the stability they need, and they will provide the energy that has been missing from your soul. You will teach them from your well of wisdom, and they will heal you in ways you did not even know you needed to be healed. Stay until the end, because the next moments of your life will feel like destiny finally remembers your name. This is your turning point. The moment where everything finally starts making sense. You will finally understand why God kept you waiting and why those other relationships had to collapse. You will see why your heart felt empty, even when you tried to fill it with the wrong things. Stay until the end, because what I am about to reveal next will hit you deeper than you ever expected. My beloved, the reason God has chosen this specific path for you is far more beautiful and complex than your mind can currently grasp. And I need you to stay with me as we dive deeper into this mystery. You see, while you have been counting the years and measuring your worth by the time that has passed, God has been counting the lessons and measuring the readiness of your spirit. The great architect of your life is not looking at a calendar when he decides who belongs in your future. He is looking at the frequency of your soul and the specific melody that your heart is meant to play in this next season. This younger partner is not being sent into your life as a distraction or a fleeting moment of excitement, but rather as a divine medicine designed to heal the places that the world has tried to harden. You have spent so long being the pillar of strength for everyone else, carrying the weight of responsibilities that were never yours to bear. And God has seen the silent exhaustion in your eyes. He knows that a partner of your own age or older might come with their own heavy bags of baggage, their own walls of cynicism, and their own rigid ideas about how life should be lived. But before we go further, stay here for a moment. You have spent so long being the anchor that no one ever stopped to ask how tired the anchor was. You carried it so quietly, so faithfully, so completely without complaint, that even you forgot you were allowed to put it down. And God has seen every single second of that, not from a distance, up close, with full attention. That kind of faithfulness deserves to be honored with more than a promise. It deserves to be met with action. And one of the ways this mission honors it is by carrying this word into the lives of people still in that exhaustion right now, still being the anchor, still wondering if anyone sees, still carrying weight that was never meant to be theirs alone. If something in you wants to be part of that, through the link in the pinned comment, a coffee, a donation, or a place in this community, a seed in any amount, and as you release it, bring down with it what you have been carrying. Not in general terms, the specific weight, the specific season of silent strength that wore you out the most. Set it down with what you plant, because what you release with that kind of honesty, God does not leave unanswered. He replaces it, not with relief alone, with something that was always meant to be there instead. This younger soul is different because they possess a spiritual elasticity that you have been craving without even realizing it. They are being prepared right now in a secret place, away from the prying eyes of the world, and their heart is being kept soft, specifically so they can receive the wisdom you have to offer. Do not skip this moment, because understanding the why behind their youth is the key to unlocking the joy you thought was lost forever. They are coming to you with an unbroken capacity for wonder, a trait that will act as a mirror to your own inner child, helping you remember that life is not just a series of tasks to be completed, but a miracle to be experienced. They will look at the world with eyes that still believe in the impossible, and that belief is going to be infectious, washing over your spirit like a cool rain after a long dry summer. If this is landing somewhere real in you, take a moment to like this message. You are helping this word reach someone else whose dry season has gone on too long. If you are feeling a resonance with these words, if you can feel the truth of this message vibrating in your chest, leave a comment below, share your journey, or simply type, "I feel it," to signal that you are open to this divine alignment. Your words have power, and when you share them here, you are joining a community of souls who are all moving toward their highest destiny. God is using this younger partner to break the generational cycles of struggle and joyless living that have followed your family for far too long. This person will not come to you demanding that you shrink yourself or change your essence. Instead, they will be captivated by the depth of your soul. They are being taught by the divine to value the very things that others have overlooked in you: your resilience, your quiet strength, and the way you love with every fiber of your being. While others may have seen your maturity as a reason to give you more work, this younger partner will see your maturity as a treasure, a safe harbor where they can finally rest their own wandering heart. Think about the way light enters a room. It does not ask permission, it simply changes the atmosphere. And that is exactly how this person will enter your world. They are currently being stripped of any ego or pride that might prevent them from seeing your true value. God is arranging their life so that when they finally stand before you, they will recognize you as the missing piece of their own puzzle. This is the divine twist that you did not see coming. You thought you were the one who needed to be saved. But in reality, God is sending you to be their light, just as much as they are being sent to be your fire. Stay focused on the feeling of peace that is beginning to settle over you as you hear these words, because that peace is a confirmation that you are on the right track. You are not being asked to move backward in time, but to move forward into a state of timelessness where age is irrelevant and soul connection is everything. The universe is removing the obstacles that have kept you apart, including the voices of doubt in your own head that tell you, this is too good to be true. It is not too good to be true. It is exactly as God intended it to be from the very beginning of time. Your heart is being expanded in this very second to make room for a love that is vibrant, energetic, and completely loyal. This younger soul will not be afraid of your depth. They will be fascinated by it. They will not be intimidated by your accomplishments. They will be inspired by them. They are being prepared to be your greatest cheerleader and your most dedicated companion, bringing a level of devotion that will make all the lonely nights of the past seem like a small price to pay for such a magnificent reward. Cool rain after a long, dry summer. Someone right now is in the dry season, not the waiting kind where you can still feel the moisture in the air. The deep dry, where you stop expecting rain, where you start believing the dryness is just how things are. This word is rain for them, and your seed is how it moves. The link is in the pinned comment. Give what you can. And before you do, bring the part of yourself that has been dry the longest. The dream that stopped feeling possible, the belief that stopped feeling real, the hope that hardened into something you no longer recognize. Plant it. Not because giving guarantees anything, but because seeds go into ground, not into certainty. And ground that looks dry from the surface is often exactly where things are about to break through. Do not turn away now, for the revelation is only growing stronger as we move closer to the heart of God's plan for your life. As we delve deeper into this mystery, I want you to understand that the preparation for this union is happening on both sides of the veil, in ways that are far more intricate than you might have imagined. While you have been navigating the challenges of your daily life, the younger soul intended for you has been undergoing a spiritual refinement of their own, directed by the very same divine hand that is guiding you. They are being led through specific experiences that are designed to make them appreciate the depth, the character, and the seasoned beauty that you possess. In a world that often chases the superficial and the fleeting, God is teaching this person to crave the substance and the soul-deep connection that only someone with your journey can provide. They are being stripped of the desire for temporary thrills and are being filled with a profound longing for a partner who can offer a true sanctuary of the heart. This alignment is a divine strategy to ensure that your future is not a repetition of your past, but a complete departure into a realm of peace you have never known. You see, someone of your own age or older might often come with a heart that has become guarded, a spirit that has grown tired of trying, or a mind that is fixed in its ways. But this younger partner is being sent with a spirit that is still flexible, a heart that is still eager to learn, and a devotion that is not weighed down by the shoulds and musts of a cynical world. They are coming to you with a purity of intention that will catch you off guard. And it is this very innocence that will act as a healing balm to the wounds you received in previous seasons. God is using their freshness to revitalize your spirit, reminding you that it is never too late to feel the butterflies of a new beginning or the excitement of a shared dream. She is your time to be seen, to be valued, and to be loved in a way that feels like a constant gentle prayer being answered in real time. The reason God has chosen this specific timing to bring this person into your life is because you have finally reached a place of self-sufficiency where you no longer need someone to complete you, but rather someone to celebrate you. This younger soul is being guided toward you, not because you are lacking, but because you are overflowing. You have become a wellspring of wisdom and a lighthouse of stability, and they are the weary traveler who has been searching for exactly the kind of light you emit. They will look at you and see everything they have ever hoped to become. And in return, their presence will remind you of everything you once feared you had lost. This is the divine balance, the meeting of the anchor and the sail, where your grounding provides the safety they need to fly, and their energy provides the lift you need to reach new heights. God is currently removing the last few layers of resistance from your heart, helping you let go of the societal expectations that say love must look a certain way or follow a certain timeline. He is quieting the voices of the critics and the skeptics who might not understand the beauty of this age-defying connection. You must stay focused on the internal resonance rather than the external appearance, for this person is being sent as a gift directly from the heart of the Creator. They are being taught to honor your path, to respect your experiences, and to cherish the very things you once thought were your flaws. As you listen to these words, feel the chains of the past falling away, making room for a love that is as vibrant as a sunrise and as steady as the turning tide. Your life is about to become a testament to the fact that God's plans are always better than our own blueprints. You thought you knew what was best for you, but the divine architect has been drafting a masterpiece that exceeds your wildest expectations. This younger partner is a crucial part of that masterpiece, bringing a color and a light that your life has been missing for far too long. They are being prepared to stand by your side, not just as a lover, but as a true companion of the soul, someone who will walk with you through every season with an unwavering loyalty. Stay with me, for the final revelation of how this arrival will manifest is the most beautiful part of the entire message. The moment of your meeting is being scheduled with a precision that only the divine can achieve. It will not happen in a moment of stress or a time of chaos, but in a space of perfect quiet alignment. You will find yourselves in the same space, perhaps unexpectedly, and the recognition will be instantaneous, not of the face, but of the spirit. Your souls will hum with a frequency that says, "Finally," and the wait will suddenly feel like it was only a heartbeat in the grander scheme of eternity. This is the promise of God to His beloved children, that no tear goes unnoticed, and no prayer for love goes unanswered. Your season of solitude is ending, and a season of vibrant, energetic, and youthful love is beginning to bloom in its place. Everything is leading to this final truth that I want you to carry in your heart as you move forward. The younger partner God is bringing your way is not just a person, but a promise kept. They are the physical manifestation of God's grace, sent to show you that your best days are not behind you, but are unfolding right now. They are being guided to you with a heart full of devotion and a spirit ready to build a legacy of joy. Trust the process, trust the timing, and most importantly, trust the love that is currently making its way to your door. You are worth the miracle. You are ready for this connection, and you are about to experience a love that feels like destiny finally coming home to stay. Finally, that word just settled into you, and it is not the first time you have whispered it in the dark before. When you were close to giving up on the kind of love this message just described. When you wondered if maybe the promise had passed you by somehow. When hope cost too much energy and you almost stopped paying it. But you did not stop. That is why you are here. And faith without action is just sentiment. So this is the moment to plant something into the ground of what you just heard. Through the link in the pinned comment, sow what you can into this mission. Not because it is a transaction, but because the posture of planting before harvest is exactly the posture this promise was made for. That is the posture your future partner is also being shaped into right now, to give before they receive, to move before they see the full picture, to trust before the evidence is complete. Bring your prayer with you, the one about finally, the specific version you carry, the version you have not said aloud in a while, because hope became expensive. Bring it. Plant it with what you release, because what God honors is not the size of the seed. It is the faith in the soil it enters. And when that person finally stands before you, and you will remember this moment. Not as the day you gave something, as the day you believed it enough to act on it before you could see it. Someone in your life has been waiting too long for a message that says their love is still coming, that their waiting was preparation, not punishment. Share this with them now. You may not know exactly who, but something in you does. Do not skip these final moments, because this is where everything God has been whispering to you finally becomes clear. This is the moment where your story transitions from a tale of endurance to a song of celebration. The younger partner coming into your life carries the spark your spirit needs and the warmth your heart deserves. Stay until the very last second, because what you are receiving today is not just a message, but a divine activation of your future. Your blessing is not coming someday. It is converging with your present reality, even as we speak. Believe it, receive it, and prepare your heart for the most beautiful chapter of your life. My beloved child, the hour of this divine manifestation is much closer than your physical senses can perceive, and I urge you to stay with me for these final moments, because the last truth I have for you is the most vital of all. You have stood strong through the storms. You have navigated the wilderness of loneliness. And you have kept your heart open even when it felt safer to close it. Now, the universe is responding to that faithfulness with a precision that will leave you breathless. The younger partner being prepared for you is not just a person you will meet. They are the answer to a question you stopped asking years ago. They are the physical proof that God has never forgotten a single tear you shed in the silence of the night. Do not turn away now, for this is the moment where your faith becomes sight, and your patience turns into a tangible, beautiful reality. The reason this connection will feel so shockingly different from anything you have ever experienced is that it is being built on a foundation of pure spirit rather than worldly expectation. While the world tries to tell you that age defines your possibilities, the divine is showing you that your soul is ageless and your capacity for joy is infinite. This younger person is being sent to remind you of the light you used to carry before the world tried to dim it. They are coming to you with a heart that is ready to be molded by your wisdom, and a spirit that is ready to ignite your passions. This is why the timing had to be so specific. You needed to be at a place of total self-assurance, and they needed to be at a place of total readiness. Every delay you endured was actually a mercy, a divine pause that allowed both of you to reach the perfect frequency for this collision of destinies. As you feel the weight of these words, I want to invite you to engage with this message one last time by leaving a comment below. If you believe that your blessing is already on its way, type "it is done" in the comments to anchor this truth in your life. Your engagement is a powerful way to join your energy with others who are also standing on the threshold of their own miracles. Something truly huge is waiting for you at the very end of this message, a revelation that will act as a seal upon your heart. You see, the younger partner God is bringing to you is coming with a specific mission to show you that your story is not a tragedy, but a masterpiece. They will look at the scars on your heart and see them as marks of honor, as beautiful roadmaps that led you to them. They will not see the years you have lived as a distance between you, but as a wealth of treasure that they are eager to explore. This person is being taught by the divine to love you with a loyalty that is unshakable and a devotion that is refreshing. They will bring a sense of playfulness back into your life, making you laugh in ways you have not laughed in decades, and reminding you that God's grace is always new every single morning. The shocking reason God chose a younger soul for you is finally being revealed in this quiet moment. It is because they are the only ones whose hearts are still wild enough to match the hidden wildness of your own spirit. You have spent so long being proper, being responsible, and being the mature one that you almost forgot the part of you that wants to run, to dream, and to create without fear. This younger partner is the key that unlocks that door. They are the permission you did not know you needed to be fully, vibrantly alive again. They are coming to pull you out of the shadows of someday and into the brilliant light of now. Stay with me, for the final truth is about to be spoken, and it is the bridge to your new life. When this person finally stands before you, the recognition will be so profound that you will feel as if you have known them for 1,000 lifetimes. There will be no games, no confusion, and no need for the heavy armor you have worn for so long. Their presence will feel like a long-awaited exhale, a sense of peace that finally settles the restlessness in your bones. You will look at them and see the reflection of God's kindness, and they will look at you and see the sanctuary they have been searching for since they were born. This is the divine exchange, the wisdom of the elder meeting the fire of the youth, creating a flame that can never be extinguished. Everything you have lost is being restored to you in this one relationship, but it is being restored in a way that is better, brighter, and more beautiful than the original. This is the end of your waiting, but it is the glorious beginning of the chapter your soul was born to write. Do not skip these final seconds, for the blessing is being activated in your life. Even as the silence returns, you are being aligned with a love that is energetic, loyal, and completely yours. The younger partner is coming. The path is clear, and the gates of your future are swinging wide open. Believe it, for it is your divine right. Receive it, for it is God's gift to you. Walk forward now with your head held high, for you are no longer walking alone. The universe has heard you, the divine has answered you, and your miracle is finally here. Type Amen in the comments, not as a wish, as the word your heart has been holding for longer than anyone knows.